Hello everyone, this is Teacher Leika and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be dealing about the properties of nouns. Properties of nouns, it contains the number of nouns, the gender of nouns, the cases of nouns, and the person of nouns. First, we need to study the number of nouns. When we say number of nouns, it consists of two types, which are the singular noun and the plural noun. When we say singular noun, it denotes one person, place, or thing. When we say plural noun, it denotes two or more persons, places, or things. There are rules in forming singular to plural nouns. Let's study these rules. First, we have nouns that form their plural by adding s to their singular form. Okay, singular to plural. Example, apple, apples. Basket, baskets. Crayon, crayons. Drum, drums. Egg, eggs. Fruit, fruits. Gloves, gloves. Heel, heels. Insect, insects. Jar, jars. Kite, kites. Light, lights. Mother, mothers. Name, names. Another rule, if singular noun ends in s, x, z, ch, or sh, just add es to form its plural noun. Church. Let's add es. Churches. Another, dress, dresses. Speech, speeches. Tax, taxes. Waltz, waltzes. Glass, glasses. Box, boxes. Okay, let's proceed to another rule. If noun ends in o preceded by a consonant form, just add es to form its plural. Example, for singular, hero. For plural, heroes. Just add es. Another example, mosquito. Mosquitoes. Potato. Potatoes. Tomato. Tomatoes. Volcano. Volcanoes. There are some exceptions using this rule. Here are the exceptions. Alto. Altos. No e. Bolo. Bolos. Dynamo. Dynamos. Moto. Motos. These are the exceptions. Let's proceed to another rule. If singular noun ends in o preceded by a vowel form, just add s to form its plural. Vowel form. Singular to plural, okay, let's have the examples. Radio, radios. Stereo, stereos. Video, videos. Another rule, nouns ending in f or fe, change it to v, then add es to form their plural. In nouns ending in f or fe, change it to v, then add es to form their plural. Singular to plural. Example, half, halves. Shelf, shelves. Thief, thieves. Wife, wives. Another rule, other nouns ending in f form its plural by adding s. So other nouns ending in f form its plural by adding s. Singular to plural examples, belief, beliefs. Chief, chiefs. Motif, motifs. Scarf, scarves. Okay, let's proceed. Nouns ending in y preceded by consonant change y to I, then add es to form its plural. Nouns ending in y preceded by a consonant change y to I, then add es to form its plural. Examples, boundary, boundaries. Country, countries. Sky, skies, enemy, enemies, entry, entries. If noun ends in y preceded by a vowel form, just add s to form its plural. If noun ends in y preceded by a vowel form, just add s to form its plural. Singular to plural examples: journey, journeys, monkey, monkeys, volley, volleys. Here is another rule. Other nouns have irregular plural forms. For singular to plural. For singular, we have child. For plural, we have children. Tooth to teeth, foot to feet, ox to oxen. Other nouns are generally used in singular form. Examples: advice, baggage, chalk, dirt, food, grass, hair, instruction, land, music, paper, poetry, smoke. So these are nouns which generally used in singular form. We also have other nouns that have the same form. For singular, we have deer, and so as plural: horse, horse, sheep, sheep, swine, swine. Okay, they both have the same form, both in singular and plural. Can never be changed. Plural in form but singular in meaning. In short, these are plurals with no singulars. Example: athletics, civics, economics, electronics, gymnastics, linguistics, mathematics, mnemonics, news, nuptials, physics, rabbis. So these are plural in form but singular in meaning. In short, these are plurals with no singulars. We also have other nouns that have only plural forms, no singular forms. Examples: goggles, goods, eyeglasses, pliers, stockings, scissors, shorts, and trousers. We also have compound words form their plural by adding s. Example: in singular, we have chief of staff. In plural, we have chiefs of staff. In singular, we have editor-in-chief. In plural, we have editors-in-chief. In singular, we have head teacher. In plural, we have head teachers. In singular, we have passerby. In plural, we have passersby. Okay, let's proceed to another property of noun, which is the gender of nouns. In gender of nouns, this property of noun distinguishes sex. So there are 4 genders: the masculine, the feminine, the common, and the neuter. When we say masculine, these are for males only. When we say feminine, these are for female. When we say neuter, nouns without sex. When we say common, either male or female. This noun is either male or female. Let's differentiate masculine and feminine. For masculine, we have actor. For feminine, we have actress. For masculine, we have boyfriend. For feminine, we have girlfriend. So as brother to sister, count to countess, director to directress, duke to duchess, emperor to empress, groom to bride, hero to heroine, husband to wife, king to queen, landlord to landlady, Mr. to Mrs., merman to mermaid, nephew to niece, priest to nun, prince to princess, steward to stewardess, uncle to aunt, waiter to waitress. For common noun, it is either male or female. Let's give an example: nurse, teacher, singer, writer, and dancer, and so on and so forth. We have a lot of examples. For neuter, nouns without sex. So these are nouns without sex. These are nouns without sex. Example, camera, doorbell, laptop, phone, telephone. Another property of noun, the cases of nouns. In cases of nouns, we have three types: nominative case, possessive case, and the objective case. Let's discuss first the nominative case. When we say nominative case, this functions as the subject of the sentence, predicate nominative, or subject complement, noun of address, appositive, and noun of exclamation. It functions as the subject. First subject tells what the sentence is about. Example, the boy works in a shoe company. Where's the subject? Okay, the boy. Boy is the subject. Another, the predicate nominative. Predicate nominative explains and names the subject. So it explains and names the subject. Mr. Rodrigo Roa Duterte is the president of the Philippines. Where is the predicate nominative? Okay, it's the president. So who's the president? Mr. Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Noun of address. When we say noun of address, it is used to call the attention of the person addressed to. Example, submit the needed papers tomorrow, Mr. Shu. Okay, where is the noun of address? Mr. Shu. Another, appositive. When we say appositive, it explains another noun before it is called. Example, her car, a Ferrari, is fast and fun to drive. Where is the appositive? Okay, a Ferrari. Noun of exclamation are examples of noun of exclamation. Oh, look up. Oh, princess. Another type of cases of nouns. The possessive case. Possessive case, we have the possessive singular and the possessive plural. Okay, here are the examples. Let's differentiate the examples. These examples have different use of the apostrophe s. There are rules in forming the possessive form of nouns. First rule, if a singular noun does not end in s, add apostrophe s. Examples, Rosalie's car, grandfather's house. Rosalie, apostrophe s, then car. Grandfather, apostrophe s, then house. Another rule, if a singular common noun ends in s, add apostrophe s. Example, witnessed, attempt. Witness, apostrophe s, attempt. But if the next word begins with s, add an apostrophe only. Witness, apostrophe, story. That's example. Witness, apostrophe, story. Another rule, if a singular proper noun ends in s, add an apostrophe. Jess, apostrophe, score. So Jess score. Another rule, if a noun is plural in form and ends in an s, add an apostrophe only, even if the intended meaning is singular. Example, mathematics, book. Mathematics, apostrophe, book. Okay, mathematics book. Another rule, if a plural noun does not end in s, add apostrophe s. Example, children. Children is a plural noun. Children's right. So children, apostrophe s, right. Children's right. Women's plea. Women, apostrophe, and then plea. Women's plea. Another, if there is a joint possession used to correct possessive for only the possessive closest to the noun. Closest to the noun. Only the possessive closest to the noun. Example, Ninoy and Duterte's campaign. Okay, Ninoy and Duterte's campaign. Ninoy and Duterte apostrophe S, then campaign. Mother and father's marriage. Mother and father apostrophe S, marriage. If there is a separate possession of the same noun, use the correct possessive form for each word. Leikas and Angel's parents. Okay, separate possession. Leikas and Angel's parents. The director's and the manager's friends. In a compound construction, use the correct possessive form for the word closest to the noun. Closest to the noun. Example, brother-in-law's message. Okay, this is a compound noun, brother-in-law. Now, in a compound construction, use the correct possessive form for the word closest to the noun. Brother-in-law's message. Brother-in-law apostrophe S and message. Sister-in-law's Ferrari. Sister-in-law apostrophe S and Ferrari. Another type of cases of nouns is objective case. Objective case functions as direct object, indirect object, objective complement, and object of the preposition. Let's discuss first the direct object. When we say direct object, this is a noun used as the receiver of the action. The noun used as the receiver of the action. He loves me. That's the receiver of the action. He loves me. So me is the direct object. How about the indirect object? So indirect object tells whom or to what an action is intended. So it tells to whom or to what or for whom or for what an action is intended. Example, I gave him a chocolate. Him is the indirect object. Objective complement. When we say objective complement, it names the direct object. Direct object. Example, the English club elected Mr. Chen president. So objective complement, it complements the name Mr. Chen. So the objective complement here is the president. So the English club elected Mr. Chen president. So the objective complement here is the president. Another, object of the preposition. Object of the preposition. Here is an example. Riley received a high score in literature of the Philippines. So Riley received a high score in literature of the Philippines. So where is the object of the preposition? In literature of the Philippines. Another property of nouns. Person of noun. Another property of noun, person of nouns. When we say person of nouns, these are the first person, the second person, and the third person. So first person refers to the speaker, while the second person refers to the person spoken to. Okay. While the third person refers to the person spoken of. So the first person refers to the speaker, the second person refers to the person spoken to, and the third person refers to the person spoken of. Those are the properties of nouns. Okay. The number of nouns, the gender of nouns, the cases of nouns, and the persons of nouns. So when we say number of nouns, we have two, the singular and the plural nouns. So in singular, it denotes one person, place, or thing. In plural, it denotes two or more persons, places, or things. In gender of nouns, this is the property of noun which distinguishes sex. There are four genders, the masculine, the feminine, the common, and the neuter. For masculine, for males, feminine, for female, common, either male or female. For neuter, noun without sex. For cases of nouns, we have three types, the nominative case, the possessive case, and the objective case. And for the last one, the person of nouns, we have the first person, second person, and the third person. So the first person refers to the speaker. The second person refers to the person spoken to. The third person refers to the person spoken of. So that's all. Thank you for listening.